One stage at a time. This life ain't a game. MVP of the ring. Money or fame. I said money or fame.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Isekai review show, where we review every single last Isekai that they got out there. And there is a whole bunch of Isekais out there, and I'm gonna review them all just for y'all. And today we're going to review The Rising of the Shield Hero. Naofumi is the protagonist of the Rising of the Shield Hero series. He was summoned to another world to serve as the Shield Hero for one of the four legendary heroes. They got the bow hero, they got the sword hero, they got the spear hero, and of course he's the shield hero. Now, Naofumi was initially an exceedingly trusting and positive person and excited about being summoned as a hero. However, his mentality abruptly changed after the princess of Melromark betrayed and framed him, being left nearly penniless, falsely accused, treated like a criminal, and hated by nearly everyone. Naofumi became extremely distrustful towards everyone. So let me break this down just a little bit. I don't want to tell too much. I'm gonna just tell y'all just a little bit. So imagine becoming friends with the other heroes, and then you guys go out for a drink, you guys hang out, you think everything's good. The next day you got the police in your face and they're accusing you of having your way with one of the women heroes and the princess or whatever, and all these other crimes, but you didn't commit these crimes. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. When that right there kicks off the whole series of the show.
I'm glad you're here. Listen, I'm
the shield hero, yes?
Yeah, that's right.
The king has issued a summons for you, boy.
What the hell's going on here?
Mine, I'm sorry to ask, my dear, but would you mind repeating your testimony for us again?
He said something like, "The night is still young," and then the next thing I knew, he was tearing all my clothes off.
To think the Cardinal Shield Hero would commit the greatest sin in this country. If you weren't a hero, you'd be executed at once!
Executed?
When we performed a search of the Shield Hero's room, we found this, sir, strewn across his bed.
What the hell is this? Why is this happening?
But unfortunately, being a shield hero meant that Naofumi was essentially useless to, by himself, which forced him to eventually seek help. He was pretty much convinced to get a slave, someone who could not betray him, So he eventually found Raftalia, which is his first party member in his team, and she's a slave, and he pretty much taught her how to fight. While he used defense, she uses offense, and then he starts recruiting more slaves down the line to assist him with his offensive, skills, because he don't have any, and they need him to help, So what I kind of like about this show is the storyline. The storyline is hecka crazy, getting accused of having your way with a woman, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy in itself, and they're pretty much treating you badly, even though you didn't do anything. They don't like you because you're a shield hero. They consider you useless, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you got to show them. And that's pretty much what he's doing in the show, showing them that he's powerful. And, just like any other isekai, they level up quicker than everybody else, But I will recommend y'all watch this. I will give this show a 10 out of 10. That's how good it is. I want y'all to go and watch this show. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think. Come back in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. But y'all, this show is crazy. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next time, y'all, I'm out.
One stage at a time.